Mr. Chairman, honored guests, ladies and gentlemen, the ceremony today comprises two parts. The first part is the installation of the new president, Professor Nancy Ip Yu Gaosao, Ye Yu Ru Jiaoshou, and the second part, the conferment of degrees. I now call upon the acting provost, Professor Khaled Ben Latif, to introduce the new president on behalf of the chair of the council.
Well, Hellman, an internationally recognized university such as HKUST, which thrives on the cutting edge of education, research, and knowledge transfer, is a momentous role at the best of times. Amid today's challenging and competitive environment, identifying a determined and passionate leader who can guide the university to the next level of excellence, harness new opportunities, champion higher education, and drive forward innovation and technology locally, nationally, and globally becomes an even more daunting task. Given these strenuous prerequisites, I am very proud to present Professor Nancy Ip to you today as the university's 5th president. As the first woman to be appointed as head of a university supported by the University Grants Committee, her presidency marks a major milestone in Hong Kong. An HKUST-grown leader, Professor Ip has played an integral role in building the foundation of excellence that has propelled the university into a leading position in just 30 years. She possesses all the vital capabilities and many more as a one-of-a-kind combination of world-renowned molecular neuroscientist and seasoned university administrator. Born and educated in Hong Kong, Professor Ip gained a full scholarship to pursue her undergraduate education in biology and chemistry at Siemens College in the United States, graduating with distinction. She went on to receive her PhD in pharmacology from Harvard University, and later joined a biotech startup, Regeneron, which today is among the top biotechnology companies in the world. In 1993, she left her successful industry career to join the then fledgling HKUST as an early career faculty. Over the past 3 decades, Professor Ip has grown into a world-renowned neuroscientist. She is internationally recognized for her seminal discoveries and significant contributions to the field, most recently expanding the understanding of Alzheimer's disease. Her tireless effort have reshaped the local research landscape as she has almost single-handedly established molecular neuroscience as a major strategic area, both at HKUST and Hong Kong. While building her research career, Professor Ip has simultaneously held numerous administrative roles at HKUST, including head of the Department of Biochemistry, Dean of Science, and Vice President for Research and Development. During this time, she enhanced the university impact in innovation, technology, and entrepreneurship by establishing new research directions, increasing external research collaborations in the Greater Bay Area and beyond, and deepening partnerships with industry and across the wider community. Her efforts have catalyzed many frontier projects and brought in fresh collaborative opportunities. It is not only HKUST and Hong Kong that have benefited from Professor Ip's strategic leadership and advocacy. She has also contributed to the development of higher education, research, and its social impact, locally and internationally, through active participation in numerous leading committees and organizations. Moreover, she works tirelessly to encourage and inspire talent from different backgrounds and cultures to achieve their potential. Mentoring younger generation and nurturing their interest in science is especially close to her heart, and she strongly advocates for the advancement of women in science. A prolific researcher, Professor Ip has published 328 papers and holds 70 patents. Her accomplishments have been widely recognized through numerous prestigious awards and honors, including the L'Oréal UNESCO for Women in Science Award, the State Natural Science Award, and 10 Science Stars of China by Nature. Many of these accolades are the highest recognition in their fields. As a further testament for her distinguished achievement, she has been elevated to 6 academies, including the Chinese Academy of Sciences, the US National Academy of Sciences, and the American Academy of Arts and Sciences. In all aspects, Professor Ip is the ideal person to helm the university. A distinguished and outstanding leader, her extraordinary talent as a researcher and administrator are well recognized. She's well connected, open to new ideas, and exceptionally people-oriented. Her colleagues and staff will attest to her remarkable ability to inspire others to achieve their best. More than that, she shows a strong affection for HKUST and the university community, and is deeply committed to the future development of both. I therefore have every confidence that as president, Professor Ip will steer the university with great wisdom, foresight, and integrity, and unite and energize our community to attain fresh heights of achievement with greater societal contribution in the years ahead.
May I call upon the chairman of the council to install the president.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I install you, Professor Nancy Yip, as President of the Hong Kong University of Science and Technology.
Mr. Stephen Yu, Treasurer of the University, will now present the President with a copy of the Ordinance of the University and the seal of the University. Thank you, Mr. Yu. Please be seated. Thank you, Mr. Yu. Please be seated. The President will now deliver her installation speech.
The Honorable Council Chair, Mr. Andrew Liao, Co-Chair, Mr. John Chen, members of Court and Council, distinguished guests, students, parents, friends, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen. I'm deeply honored and excited to be here today. The highlight of an exhilarating journey that began almost 30 years ago. I joined HKUST as a junior faculty member in 1993, just 2 years after its founding. Back then, HKUST was a small institution, barely known within Hong Kong and virtually unknown outside. Normally, one is drawn to an established and prestigious university to build a career, but HKUST presented the opportunity to contribute on a vastly different scale. The university had been established with a very clear mission: to be the first research-intensive university in Hong Kong, with a future-oriented pedagogy, to nurture generations of talent, to drive and support Hong Kong's transformation into a knowledge-based economy. I was incredibly intrigued by the opportunity to be a part of the research, technology, and innovation movement in my hometown. The early years, while demanding and challenging, were equally exciting and invigorating. The HKUST community essentially became an extended family. While still building our own credibility as educators and researchers, we worked long and hard to lay the groundwork for future research and education excellence. Inspired to action, I gravitated towards administrative leadership. Over the next 3 decades, I went on to serve in different capacities, gaining keen insights into university administration along the way. At the same time, I have had the privilege to work with incredible leaders and mentors, including all 4 of our former presidents, as well as our past and current council chairs. I would like to take this opportunity to extend my most sincere thanks to our founders and previous leaders for their stewardship and dedication in establishing such strong foundation for us to build upon. Thank you also to our talented community, past and present, for your unremitting efforts in building a world-class university from the ground up. In a short span of 31 years, HKUST has developed into a globally recognized and vibrant academic and research institution. Our faculty include academicians and world-class scholars nurtured within the university. And we have cultivated a campus-wide entrepreneurial culture and a strong network consisting of local, regional, and international partners. However, building excellence on our 3 pillars, education, research, and knowledge transfer, is an ongoing endeavor. During my tenure, my goal is to strengthen the university's position as an academic, research, and innovation powerhouse by widening our talent base, empowering our community, and fostering collaboration and innovation across campus. Therefore, paving the groundwork for HKUST to become the most innovative university in Asia. I believe the key determinants of innovation are people and culture. The two areas that I'm most passionate about. People are at the very heart of our success. And to attract and retain world-class talent, we need a vibrant environment where everyone can excel. My immediate priority is to foster a highly inclusive and collaborative culture where our students, faculty, and staff are empowered to share ideas, communicate openly, and work together. Stronger engagement will also cultivate a sense of belonging and ownership among our community and build trust. With the right talent and culture, we will be well positioned to spark innovation, effect change, and drive the university's advancement. To develop truly impactful innovations that address societal needs, however, we must instill a deep understanding of humanity and human values. Advancing the humanities on campus to nurture empathy and compassion among our community is therefore vital. This joint emphasis on innovation and humanities, while distinguishing us from our peers, has a larger purpose: to extend the humanism mindset beyond our campus. When faculty and staff move on and students graduate, not only will they bring knowledge, skills, and a strong network to the companies and communities, but also the wisdom to engage in work that has a beneficial impact on society. Since its inception, HKUST has been at the vanguard of innovation. We were the first university in Hong Kong to emphasize entrepreneurship across campus, and our efforts to establish a strong foundation for entrepreneurial education, training, and support are now reaping tremendous benefits. To date, we have more than 1,600 active startups, 9 unicorns, and 7 IPOs in Hong Kong. And I believe there are many more to come as long as we continue to nurture our creativity and can-do spirit, and inspire each other to take greater risks in research and education to drive innovation. We must also strengthen the innovation pipeline from discovery to market and make our research breakthrough more accessible to the community. Innovation is also important for making our mark as a global research university. In an increasingly complex world, we must take a leadership role in enacting positive change. This requires strengthening interdisciplinary collaboration to develop innovative, game-changing, and people-oriented solutions to pressing global issues such as aging population, pandemics, and the climate crisis. To help address these grand challenges, we need to partner with renowned international institutions and forge deeper levels of engagement and mutually beneficial collaborations with government, industry, and other sectors of society. Earlier this year, we opened HKUST Guangzhou, expanding our reach in the Greater Bay Area and signifying a new stage of development. HKUST Guangzhou complements the strengths of our existing Clearwater Bay campus and brings our vision of higher education, international outlook, and signature world-class programs to the mainland. The new campus also brings exceptional opportunities to the entire HKUST community. This new synergistic platform will strengthen our integration and engagement in the Greater Bay Area. We will be well positioned to pioneer cross-disciplinary solutions to address global challenges and bring our education, research, knowledge transfer, and entrepreneurial endeavors to a new level. 31 years ago, HKUST was just a fledgling university. Today, it is a vibrant and flourishing center of activity, where individuals from multiple backgrounds are collaborating to expand the frontiers of knowledge, nurture future leaders and innovators, and create new ideas and innovations to advance humanity. I'm honored to have witnessed the amazing growth of the university, proud to have contributed to it, and am now incredibly excited to work with the entire HKUST community to steer the university to a higher level of excellence. I will dedicate all my efforts to ensure that the flame of innovation continues to burn bright at our university and to build a harmonious and collaborative community where everyone can achieve and exceed their potential. By embracing the HKUST spirit and culture, together we can take the university to new horizons of excellence. Thank you very much.
Thank you, President. The installation of the new president is complete. We'll proceed to the second part of the ceremony. The president will now address the congregation.
Chairs and members of the Council and the Court, members of the class of 2022, distinguished guests, parents, friends, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to HKUST's 30th congregation. Thank you for joining us on this special day as we celebrate the outstanding achievements of the class of 2022. Whether you are attending the ceremony here at the Shaw Auditorium or virtually from elsewhere, please join me in congratulating our graduates on their well-deserved success, particularly in the face of the COVID-19 pandemic. Let's also not forget the many faculty, staff, and family members who have worked tirelessly to keep our students' studies on track during these past 2 incredibly tough years. I'm greatly honored to be celebrating our graduating class in my new capacity as president. Having been part of the HKUST family since 1993, it has been a pleasure to watch our teenagers blossom into confident, mature, and well-spoken young adults through their journey at HKUST, the result of their own perseverance and diligence, and the dedication of the teachers and mentors. And I take this opportunity to express my heartfelt thanks to all of our academic staff for their continued efforts, both in and out of the classroom, in educating and inspiring our students and nurturing them to become forward-looking future leaders. Members of the class of 2022, in a few moments, you will leave the campus, the place you have called home for the past few years. As you turn the page to the next chapter of your life, I hope that you will continue to cherish and uphold the core values of HKUST. Continue to do your best to strive for excellence, uphold integrity, and maintain a global and diverse vision with respect for all. I also hope that you will carry HKUST's spirit of innovation with you wherever you go, to touch lives in all corners of society. Perhaps there are some among you who are thrilled to leave your days of study behind. But graduating today does not mean your learning stops here. You may soon experience the challenges of the real world, such as global economic uncertainties and a competitive job market. You are also the generation that will need to tackle the daunting issues of the 21st century. As you navigate through these uncharted waters, be brave and step outside your comfort zone. Keep an open mind and embrace new experiences in this fast-changing, complex world. I trust that your time at HKUST has equipped you with the knowledge, skills, ingenuity, and a can-do attitude to transform adversities into achievements, and I'm confident that you will each find creative and effective way to turn challenges into opportunities. If hurdles stand in your way, work hard to overcome them and keep going. Your resilience is the engine that will propel you forward. Whether you are starting a career or pursuing further studies, you will likely encounter different opportunities leading to crossroads of indecision. In such times, remember that you can never go wrong if you are pursuing your interests. Doing something you love will give you the fulfillment and also the strength and perseverance you need to reach your goals. Your passion will also inspire and empower those around you to excel in life. And for those of you aspiring to become future leaders, let me share with you some advice. Integrity, empathy, humility, and passion are the key elements to making positive impacts on the world and the lives of others. In closing, wherever life takes you beyond this point, remember, we are always one HKUST. Rest assured that the doors of your alma mater will always remain open to you. Please keep in touch with each other and with us to share your experiences and insights, or even to explore future collaborations. I can't wait to hear about the many exciting places your HKUST degree will take you in the coming years. On behalf of the entire HKUST community, congratulations, class of 2022.